Hi guys, I'm Dr. Lou and this is Dr. Lou's Low Carb Diets. Now, today we're looking at how to get into ketosis fast. So, we've got a little meal plan here and that's going to be followed. And if you follow it, you'll be able to get in ketosis in no time. Okay? So, the time you'll be looking for is about maybe between 24 hours to about 48 hours. If that's of interest to you, stay tuned. On a keto diet, you obviously have to get into ketosis to produce ketones that are going to be the main fuel in your body. But we want to understand that usually you'll see that there's a 3-day time that has to elapse before your body has transitioned from burning sugar to burning ketones. Now, this is something which is usually the normal average time, and it can change depending on what you do. So, how can you make it faster? Well, first of all, your food choices. These are going to be one of the main things that can push you quickly into the diet. Supplements as well that you take. So certain MCT oils and things that are conducive for ketones are going to obviously be of benefit to you. And also another thing, which again depends on how you think, could be seen as a dirty word, a bit of exercise. Now, when you do exercise, you can see obviously that you'll have the exercise being conducive because what's happening is you're burning your carbs quicker, yes, then that obviously you can replace them with carbs because you've now limited your carb intake. And so what happens is your body will then have a very low insulin level and then it will signal your kidney to produce ketones. So this is exactly what you're aiming for. So how can you increase that with exercise? Simple. Because you're burning all of that, all those carbs off, you have something, to replace them with immediately. Ketones. So as soon as you exercise and you get rid of all of those carbs, you get rid of your what is it called? Hold on. It's popped out of my mind. What's it called? Once you get rid of your glycogen, then you are going to understand that you are ready to start to burn your fat. So that's what we're looking for, and we want it done quickly. How can we do that? First one, food choices. So let's have a look at the breakfast organized to get into ketosis quickly. So here you go. You can see a picture of breakfast. This is for the fast 24 hours to 48 hours breakfast meal. Now, the big thing obviously that jumps out at you is that it's 0 carb bacon and 0 carb eggs. So once you're actually doing the diet and you have this on the actual plan for the day, you are not giving any carbs whatsoever to your body. So instantly what happens is you're already throwing up that red alert. Looks like insulin is going to reduce. Now you can see for health that we have effervescent vitamin C tablets there. You also have multivitamins and minerals there as well. And they're there to help you obviously to adapt to the diet. On there as well, you should have an electrolyte tablet. So basically, what I do as well in the morning is I get up, I take my vitamin C effervescent, which is sugar-free, a lovely orangey drink. I then jump on and I take a multivitamin and a mineral tablet, which gives me most of my daily allowances. So I don't have to worry about getting them from my food for vitamins and minerals. And at the same time, I take 1 electrolyte tablet. Now, sometimes they want you to take 2 or so on, but it's always best to take enough to get your daily allowance, but to always never get too much in excess, because anything in excess will cause problems to you. So we will have those there. And also you can see there's a cup of tea or coffee. And again, you notice that it's black. It's always best to have it that. You could put a pinch of milk in it, but you have to then make allowances that you're adding a bit more lactose sugar to your diet. Now, you can see we have bacon and eggs and butter. That is a perfect start for a low carb or ketogenic diet in the morning. The effervescent tablet is sugar-free. There's no carb there. Your multivitamins and minerals, they have no carbs. And also the electrolyte tablet will have no carbs. They'll just have your sodium or potassium, stuff like this, which is going to be conducive to stop you getting keto flu. So the purpose for this is to stop you having complications or problems that makes the diet uncomfortable for you. Now, what we can see here is that is giving us literally 0 carbs. So you should have 0 carbs totally for this breakfast. Perfect to get into ketosis quickly. Now, sometimes what I do in the morning is I will go to the gym and I will do a 20-minute like fast walk and then run at the end. So when you do your run, start running at the beginning for 1 minute, slow back down to a fast walk that you can maintain, continue for about 20 minutes. Then when it comes to the last minute, run at the end. And this will help increase your metabolism and burn more. Obviously carbs, getting you closer and closer to ketosis. So when you start running at the beginning, your metabolism shoots up, you're burning loads of energy, your body's going, wow, we're running, we need loads of energy. Then you go to a fast walk. So easy to maintain, but then it slowly goes, oh, okay, but we were running a second ago, so we're going to recover, but we're doing it slowly. And then when you get back down to your fast walk, you run again at the end. And then when you stop, you are walking, but your metabolism is again up high and slowly coming down, burning more energy for a longer period of time. So always conducive. Then I would do maybe a 30-minute fat burning or a cross-country cycle. And depending on yourself, I will then also do some weights. So I'll do about maybe say about 5 sets of 10, 25 kg barbell curls. This all helps to give you anaerobic as well as aerobic exercise, which is going to be fantastic for you because you're going to be burning energy. You're going to need your ketosis to come quickly. Why? Because your body must have energy. Now, this is obviously going to help maintain on a diet your muscle mass as well as being fit and healthy and toned. So that's your breakfast there. So let's shut that down. Now, jumping on, let's have a look at lunch. Okay, so what we can see here for lunch, we can see that you have a grilled chicken there. Okay, doesn't matter if you fry it, so grilled or fried, whatever you prefer, as long as it's obviously fried in normal oils and nothing special to add any carbs. You can see you've got some leafy vegetables there, and also you can see half an avocado with some cheese. Now, why are we doing this? Well, because chicken will give you 0 carbs. Cheese will give you 0 carbs. These two are fantastic to push you further into ketosis. So your goal is to be quite below 20 gram allowance. So when you look at this, you can see so an avocado, you'll get about 2 grams of carb for half an avocado, 4 grams for a whole one. So 2 grams there. And for the leafy vegetables, whichever you prefer, but you can check for each one. For example, spinach is quite low in carbs. Then you can probably add on a gram there as well. So for the whole of your lunch, and to date, you have 3 grams of carbs pretty much used for this meal. So fantastic, healthy, monounsaturated oils, yes, or monounsaturated fat. You understand that you are doing everything that is seen as very healthy, but also at the same time moving closer and closer to ketosis. Okay, so what do we want for dinner? So dinner, again, is something where you want to have as little carbs as possible. And so we have here, as you can see, broccoli as well as a steak. So the steak with butter on the top there, that's probably, you can choose what you want it to be, but it's most likely garlic butter we're going to have on it to make a better flavor, or parsley butter. And you're going to have 0 carb from that steak. Then you can see on the side, you can have some avocado again for another 2 grams and some broccoli. So just a little amount of broccoli, maybe giving you again a bump of around, you want maybe 50 grams or less. So coming around about 2 grams or maybe even 1.5 grams. So that then totals it all up. You've got 2 grams pretty much, say 3 grams from lunch now, and adding on 3, 4, 5, say, if you have the avocado, 6.5 grams, 7.5 grams for the whole day, making you even half the amount for having a ketogenic diet. This is perfect for you, and you will be able to get into ketosis really quickly. So this menu, all you have to do is eat this for a second day and a third day, and you will be, usually by the end of the 24 hours, to the end of the 48 hours, you will be in ketosis. quicker than before. So guys, this is exactly what you're looking for. You can see as well that the drink that you have is water with some lime. That's going to give you no carbs at all as well. So remember, obviously, for your drinks to be careful what you drink. Make sure there's no milk in it or very little, and that way add the carbs on though. So always try to remember. So this is looking for a diet from about 6 to 7.5 grams of carb, and that's perfect. Why? Because that's exactly what you're saying. You're saying to your body, we've got no carbs, quickly turn into ketone production. That's exactly what will happen. So guys, again, that is the ketogenic diet there for you for a fast access. So you should be within 24 hours to 48 hours into ketosis. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to, okay, so back to me. Now, the whole idea is, yes, this will work very well. And especially if you do exercise on the second day as well, you should be in a good form of deep ketosis, definitely by the end of 48 hours. Now, you've got rid of your carbs, your glycogen. You are now looking to burn ketones. So guys, I hope you like the video. Please thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please pop them down in the comment section. Okay guys, see you on the next one.